We are your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
And if you've been watching Dr. Jim's forecast, you knew the rain was coming. Now we want to know how long it will last.
Even with the rain today, we have not had any flooding issues, at least at this point. But the cold front now is getting closer to us. Our chances for rain are going up. And Fox 26 News at 9 starts right now.
And Dr. Jim, some areas really got a lot today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Right now, we don't have any flood warnings, but we had flood advisories for 3 of our counties, and this is the reason why. The rain has been falling throughout the day. And by the way, the flood advisories, Harris, Fort Bend, and Montgomery counties, right where the majority of our people live in this area. And you can see the rain falling from this afternoon. Even this morning, we had some showers that are pushing in, but this evening, the heaviest rain yet is pushing into the area, and that's because the cold front is getting closer. Here's a look, Fox Rad Storm Seeker radar. Now, I've got the radar turned up very high because I want to show you where the heaviest rainfall to make it pretty easy for you to pick out. You can see the red line all the way through here, and then there's a secondary red line that goes up just to the north of Beaumont. That's the heaviest rainfall. The front itself is just coming into the area, and you can see from Brenham to Huntsville, there's almost a break in where the heavy rain and the rain is actually ending. It's not the end of the rain tonight because the front is not just diving to the south. It's actually sliding across our area. So this heavy rainfall is going to continue for probably the next couple of hours. 24-hour rainfall totals. The heaviest rain's been up here to the north so far, 2 to 4 inches of rain, 4.3 inches of rain in Cleveland, and it's raining heavy up there. Not quite so impressive down here along the coast. But don't worry, if you're along the coast, you're going to get some too because the front is just working its way towards you. So you're going to see showers lasting earlier, or I should say later into Saturday, whereas the rain will be ending earlier up here to the north. So as far as rainfall totals, the majority of us are going to get 2 to possibly 3 inches of rain. But already, as we just saw a second ago, like in Cleveland, 4 inches of rain not out of the question. And as this pushes through, we will see some changes for tomorrow. Not quite as much rain in the forecast tomorrow. And of course, you want to follow us on Twitter, hashtag your Gulf Coast Weather Authority, YGCWA. It's a good way to stay in touch with these watches and warnings. Rainy for the weekend. Fall begins on Sunday. What about that tropical low we were talking about all week long? Details about that all coming up in the Fox Red forecast in just a few minutes. Well, you've been seeing this around town all day long. The showers come in, the showers would go out, but it wasn't as steady as the kind of rain we've been seeing like this evening. But it's been around, so it had an impact on the morning commute a little bit, but definitely more of an impact on the evening commute tonight. And luckily tomorrow's being Saturday because I think it's going to be soggy all around Houston. Well, in fact, speaking of Houston, here's a look at Houston in HD right now. You can't see very much, right? This is because it's raining so much. All we can see is just a little bit of the traffic below. But trust me, Houston is still here. I am getting some rainfall totals around the area, though. And take a look at this. I love it when people send me their rain gauges. So in Target and Prairie, Leslie Padgett sent us in this picture. And you look right here. The rain got here, in fact, just about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Leslie sent me in another picture and it got up to 5 inches. So 5 inches of rain in Tarkington Prairie. Now between Dayton and Tarkington, Michelle Kirkland sent us in this picture and her rainfall is right up to just under 4 inches of rain. Up in Lake Livingston, I've had reports up to 4 to 5 inches of rain. All around town, the rain totals are coming in and they're going to continue because it's still raining pretty heavy out there. Fox Rad Storm Seeker radar rainfall estimates, so we can kind of get a look at where the heaviest rain has been. And so, as we were just talking about, up in this area north of town, some of the heaviest rain, 3 to 4 inches of rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain anywhere where you see the green, and then the blue is anywhere from about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Now right along the coast, I know you might be saying, well, where's all of our rain? Don't worry, it's coming. The cold front is sliding towards you. So the rain will be ending earlier in our northern and western counties, but it's going to last a little bit longer into Saturday down along the coast. So here's a look at the front. It is now just slicing down into southeast Texas. You can see that the showers are actually forming well to the south and west of us. Well, all this activity is going to be sliding up into southeast Texas tonight and then off to the east. So we're not done yet, and this front is not moving all that quickly. It's just kind of sliding and it will stall just offshore. So taking a little closer look at the rain, some of the heaviest rain now is over between Katy, Sugar Land, down towards Richmond. In Houston itself, up towards Aldine, Tomball is seeing some of this as well. Now look at the lightning. For as big of the storms that we have right now, there's not all that much lightning that we'd expect to see because this is such a tropical air mass. It's almost like a hurricane doesn't have as much lightning as your normal thunderstorms. Well, that's because this is very similar to that. It's tropical in nature. So from Baytown over all the way through Liberty County, we're seeing some of that heavy rainfall as well. About 57 cloud to ground strikes in the last 15 minutes. Flood watches are in effect to the east of us, to the west of us, to the north of us, but right here, no watches at the moment. We do have a flood advisory for Fort Bend, Harris, and Montgomery counties until 10:45. That means there's minor flooding. There's water on the roadways that we're going to watch. So if you want to keep abreast of what's going on with the weather, you could just text weather to 31403 and you get those reports right there on your phone. 84 the high, 76 the low today, about a half an inch of rain earlier at the day at Intercontinental. We're going to watch this area of low pressure to the south of us. Remember this? It's not really becoming anything tropical, but as this front comes out and stalls into the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to absorb that area of low pressure, which might actually give us a chance for a shower or two going on into next week. Not a tropical storm though. 74, the low temperature tonight. Numerous showers tonight, but you kind of knew that, right? Showers early tomorrow, and then the showers will be tapering off into the afternoon, and only a 20% chance for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Fall officially begins on Sunday, and look at those lows in the 60s heading on into next week.